far from Madison. Just coming back from Iowa. And I'm listening to Dean Martin singing Silver Bells. God, what a beautiful voice he had, huh? Yeah, beautiful voice. So I hope everybody's, enjoying their Christmas, and I know I still have to do some Christmas shopping and finish putting the tree up. That's another thing we have to do, and I do have most of the lights up. Got a few more I have to get up. So I've been following the Kiely Rodni case really well, and I thought I was listening to something on YouTube about the EVPs, electronic voice. I don't know what the P stands for. Paranormal, maybe paranormal. Well, I'm guessing. Anyways, they were claiming to talk to Kiely Rodni, and they were saying that the voices they were claiming was her voice, and she was trying to tell them from the other side that she was murdered by somebody who wanted to have sex with her, raped her, or whatever, and then murdered her. And if you're following the case at all, she even mentioned, like the tow truck guy let her down because he saw her, and then she's angry because there's a cover-up going on, and I of course have a hard time believing there's any sort of cover-up going on. I can't believe there's police officers out there who would jeopardize their careers and their reputation, to allow somebody to get away with murder. But I know it's happened. I know. Anyways, I was going to do a psychic radio spirits, and I'm going to channel using Dean Martin, because Dean Martin is such a charismatic, wonderful, beautiful man. I'm hoping that, being that Kiely Rodni was a musician herself, she played guitar and she sang. She was a very talented young lady, and it really sucks that she was, she lost her life. I do believe it was an accident, but I'm going to try not to let my personal biases interfere. I'm going to try to contact her through Dean Martin. Feliz Navidad's playing now. So I'm going to start flipping channels and seeing if I can interpret something through the songs. Maybe Kiely's trying to communicate something to me. But the question I'm going to ask is, Kiely, were you murdered? Okay? Were you murdered, or was it an accident? But the question is, I usually got to do like a yes or no question. So were you murdered, Kiely? Okay? Yes or no, were you murdered? All right, we're going to start flipping the channels. I never know how this is going to go when I do it.
Despite this being just a single administration.
Got to find some songs.
And see, the way it works for me is that I have to find a song that's being
Madison,
performed.
so I know they got radio stations in Madison, Wisconsin.
I have to find a song that was performed by somebody that passed away, and then from that moment on, I have to find whatever songs play next and ask my question.
That's how it would be administered, as opposed to this longer course of treatment with other drugs.
Interesting that the word drugs is mentioned, because it was said that Kiely
this study that was just published
may have been doing some drugs.
After a single administration, we followed patients out into
after a 26-year, 10-month career with the FBI, this is Stephen Antuono, Assistant Director in charge of the FBI Washington Field Office, announced his retirement. This came just...
I know that the FBI was investigating Kiely's case. It's really weird. I'm not picking up any songs. Another Christmas channel. This is Mr. Snow Miser. Too much. Well, definitely, Kiely, you were a lot. Miser, he's Mr. Snow. The icicle, he's Mr. Below. I'm not sure what Snow Miser means. It's definitely beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It wasn't just not.
I don't know what song this is. I'm not hearing any words in this song. Alright, let's hear what the next song is.
Please enter credit card.
Okay.
Please
Gorsha.
enter credit card. I'm sorry, your card has been declined.
What?
Come back when your broke ass has some money.
It's the Breakfast Club giving you some relief at the gas pump.
93.1 Jams wants you to live 2023 with gas-free. Details at madtownjams.com.
Only on 93.1 Jams, the rhythm of Bad Town.
Because of you, someone...
On surveillance cameras.
Rock 94.1 JJO. No Christmas music guarantee is in effect. We're not playing it, but you know danger will. Be listening for your chance to score a $200 gift basket or a gift basket
Get a lot of
$200
ads
to the Diamond Center for when Johnny plays Christmas music. The no Christmas music guarantee from the Diamond Center. It's where Wisconsin gets engaged. Madison, Janesville.
Hey, I need an answer. Was Kiely Rodni murdered? Hopefully, maybe Kiely can reach me through the radio here. Let's hear what this song has to say. Something in the air. Burning all the oxygen. Something about transcending all the fear. When are you gonna start to change? Been frozen since that day. You're my clear blue skies. Turn to gray. Hard to find my way. I'm still not getting any definite answers.
Menos esperas.
find another song here.
Well, who am I to disagree? Now, you know, I maybe missed that when I was listening to it the first time, but could that be possibly that she's saying, who am I to disagree with the question? The question was, were you murdered? And she said, who am I to disagree? So that might be an indication that maybe she was. I don't know, but I can't always go by one song. I usually have to have a bunch of songs, and then I kind of gauge the feeling of all the songs, and that can kind of help me determine an answer.
Solid plan.
Every single bite will trap.
Taking a hard rock song here. Alright, let's see if the next song can give me a definite answer. Was Kiely Rodni murdered? Stars are up, let's make it count. Drop everything that's weighing you down. And just dance. Second chance. And realize what counts. One night to make it up. Before your time is up. Well, maybe Kiely's trying to tell me that she did dance before her time under the stars. She danced under the stars. She made it count before her time was up. It's kind of sounded like she was not murdered. This is a kind of a song where, you know, people are dancing before their time is up, and maybe that's what exactly she did. She was partying and having fun and living life all the way right up to her tragic end. Before your time is up. Stars are all right. Come back to life. All right. One night to make it up. Before your time is up. Tonight, it's all on the line.
Tonight, the stars will align.
The stars will align. My gut feeling is that she was not murdered. That's the feelings that I'm getting right now, Mike. From what music that's coming through, and I'm trying to channel Dean Martin, I'm trying to channel Kiely. You know, same with Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. That's not a song that would indicate a murder. I'm gonna try one more song. And see if I can get one more definite answer. Anticipate it. Well, I ain't no desire. We're rocking into the night. Rocking into the night. It kind of sounds like to me, if this is Kiely and she's channeling through the radio to me, she was saying she was rocking into the night. Just like the other song. You know, the stars were out, stars align, live like it's your last night. I'm not picking up any vibes that she was murdered. We were doing 80s. And we were rocking into the night. All right, let's try one more song. Again. Kind of sounds like Kiely's trying to tell me she would love to dance again. I'm picking up all positive stuff. I'm not picking up anything negative. So if this is Kiely channeling me through the radio, dance again. And she's probably telling all of us, dance. You know, everybody dance. Dance again. Let the music wait to the end. The mountains again. Let the music play to the end. That's kind of what Kiely did. So I guess
I love the 90s, so it was easy to sing along to. Magic 98.
Let's see if we can. One more song. Let's see. Now if you wanna be my lady, go ahead. Now if you. This is the Black Crowes, isn't it? And I'm trying to remember the words to the Black Crowes song. The friends who adore you. You know, Kiely had a lot of friends that adored her, and I think she adored her friends. I'm not picking up anything negative, so. Let's see, we'll try one more song. Song. Let's see if we can pick something up. The question is, was Kiely Rodni murdered?
And then you can start like calling, like,
California. Now I'm in a paradox. Heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Kind of ironic that the Hotel California pops up for Kiely Rodni while I'm trying to channel her. Such a lovely face. Plenty of room at the Hotel California. This time of year, you can find her here. Existed. You know, because Kiely lived in California. Pretty boys, chico friends. How they dance in the courtyard. Dance to remember, some dance to forget. He said, haven't had that spirit here since 1969. Till those voices are away. Up in the middle of the night, just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel Chucky, California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Kiely did have a lovely face. Well, living it up, they definitely were living it up. What a nice surprise.
Now that I think about it, I believe Kiely's parents, her mother and her stepfather, they owned a lodge where they rented rooms. And so it's kind of interesting that the song Hotel California popped up.
With their alibis, see, everybody had alibis. Mirrors on the ceiling and pink champagne on ice. We are all just prisoners here of our own device. Master's chambers gather for the feast. Stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Now that might be a little negative right there, but I don't get a feeling that that's not the message that Kiely's trying to tell me. Said the night man, program to receive. You can anytime you like, but you can never leave. And that's kind of what happened to Kiely. She can never leave. She can check out anytime she wants, but she can never leave. And she's not here anymore. So I'm gonna go with my gut feeling that Kiely was not murdered. That's the feelings that I'm getting. All right, everybody, take care. Bye.
I thought I'd take a real quick look at some of the meanings of some of these songs and include that in my video. Annie Lennox talks a little bit about her song Sweet Dreams, and she said we'd come out of the end of the tourists, battered and bruised. We were massively in debt, and I'd come across some real monsters of the music business. I'd lived in so many bedsits and was desperately unhappy. We'd survived, kinda, but it was tough. Felt like we were in a dream world, and whatever we were chasing was never going to happen, and all this poured into Sweet Dreams. From the first line, it's not a happy song, it's dark. Sweet Dreams are made of this, is basically me saying, look at the state of us, how can it get worse? I was feeling vulnerable. The song was expression of how I felt, hopeless and nihilistic. I don't know what that word is. You know, I traveled the world, and Seven Seas, everybody's looking for something, was about how we're all in this perpetual state of seeking. It's about surviving the world. It's not a normal song so much as a weird mantra that goes round and round, but somehow it became our theme song. We wanted our visual statements to be strong and powerful because we knew they'd be there forever. I wore a suit in the video with my cropped hair, and I was trying to be the opposite of the cliche of the female singer. I wanted to be strong as a man, equal to Dave, and perceived that way. Wearing wigs and taking them off again was about the affections that women create to become acceptable or beautiful to men, about removing masks and how none of it is real. People didn't always get that or understand the irony of it because of lines like, some of them want to use you, some of them want to be abused. People think it's about sex or S&M, and it's not about that at all. Apparently, it's the most misheard lyric in pop, British pop. People think I'm singing Sweet Dreams Are Made of Cheese. I also thought I'd maybe take a quick look at Hotel California from the Eagles, the meaning of that song. So, I found an article about the meaning of Hotel California. 1976, it was written, Hotel California. The Eagles warn listeners of the two most dangerous things known to man, women and California, or California girls. They turned the Beach Boys plea from 1965, I wish they could all be California girls, on its head. Apparently something drastic happened to girls from the Golden State between 1965 and 76. By the time they wrote Hotel California, the Eagles had come to the conclusion that the cutest girls in the world also came with a lot of baggage. But before we dive a little deeper into this song, let's go over the basic sequence of events described in the ballad. As the story unfolds, the speaker is driving on a dark desert highway late at night, and he feels the wind in his hair and smells some desert flowers. Before long, starts to feel drowsy and stops at a hotel for the night. You guessed it, it's a Hotel California. A mysterious woman stands and greets him at the door like a Hallmark sign, luring the weary traveler with her seductive song. This female figure plays a central role, though we never learn all that much about her. All the while, the speaker is unsure what to make of this place. He starts to hear voices singing about how lovely and pleasant it is to stay at the hotel, and the woman is rich and fun-loving, and her friends are beautiful. So far, so good. And he orders up some wine, and basically there's some banter there between, we haven't had that spirit since, 1969, and speaker passes out, and then he hears the voices again singing in the Hotel California. However, they mention something about having an alibi to prove their innocence. So this tidbit's first suggestion that all might not be well at our quaint hotel. And then the speaker notices how swanky the place is. Everyone there is a prisoner of their own making. We spit out our champagne. What? Everybody shows up for dinner in the room of the master, and so basically, and then they stab at some animal that won't die. Naturally, it sends the speaker running for the exit, but he can't find the exit, and the person who watches over the hotel tells him not to worry because he won't ever be able to escape. This article gets a little long, but I'm going to cut to the chase, basically. According to some interpretations, Hotel California is a song about drug addiction. Some have even said it might be about a mental hospital or devil worship. Ooh. Even a hotel run by cannibals? Well, wow. I don't know about that. I didn't see that one. But Don Henley describes it as a song about the dark underbelly of the American dream and about excess in America. So basically it's about a culture of excess surrounding the rich and famous, in drugs and the old adage, more money, more problems. This is kind of the message I've gotten from Hotel California. It's a song that's described all about American decadence and burnout, too much money, corruption, drugs, and arrogance, and too little humility and heart. So, it's a song about self-destruction, and, if this is, relates to, Kiely Rodni, she was at a party. She probably partook in drugs, and she probably was drinking, and she was having fun with her friends, and she probably partied a little bit too hard, and eventually it led to her self-destruction. And I think that really does apply. In fact, that's Hotel California effect. She lived in California. It's kind of wild that song would show up while I was talking about Kiely Rodni, and even the song "Sweet Dreams." I'm sure she was a very young girl, just about ready to start her life. She probably had a whole bunch of sweet dreams. She was just, couldn't wait to get out in the world and accomplish whatever it was she was going to accomplish, and she never got that chance. And some of the other songs were very appropriate too, because I honestly believe she was having a fun time with her friends that night, and then it tragically ended when she drove herself into the water, and that's simply what happened. There is nothing more to the story, and I don't believe in any cover-up or conspiracies. And so that's basically all I have for everybody. I just thought I'd add that to this video.